Well, welcome back. We think that we've gotten the Wi-Fi situation figured out. Unfortunately, we've wasted the first 21 minutes of this game, but we can bring you the second half more or less. Great take there from Winningham. They're playing better already. All they needed was a better Wi-Fi signal, I think.
Yeah, Sam, and huge shout out to our friend Noah Gailey right beside us. He went and pried the real Wi-Fi password out of somebody working here, and we should be good to go for the rest of the way and the rest of this tournament this weekend.
As we would like to apologize to everybody for the initial Wi-Fi troubles. Quick answer from Wayne County, timeout. But I think it's time to show you what the expositor can do for you right here, bringing you these great tournament games here from Sandestin. Going to thank all our sponsors right now really quickly. Thank you, Becky Golden, White County District 3 County Commissioner. Thank you, Luna and Son Tire. Thank you, Payless Family Pharmacy. Thank you to the White County Farmers Co-op. Thank you to Sparta Heating and Air Conditioning. Thank you to Missy Selby at the Real Estate Collective. Thank you to the Del Toro family of businesses. Thank you to Pizza Hut. And thank you to Honest Abe Lincoln Homes for sponsoring this entire tournament. Hello, Piper. As I'm just thrilled that we got this figured out, Jack.
Yeah, I mean, it's felt like a battle on the court, but also with the signal to get this thing live. And, we finally, pulled through. And now the Warriorettes hopefully going to pull through. They've got a 15-point lead. A little recap if you kind of stuttered through that first half. It's been scrappy. The Warriorettes have played some phenomenal defense, but they stepped up offensively. They've really looked good here in the third quarter and looking to just pull away and, advance to the next round tomorrow night where they'll play at 6 if they win, I believe.
Well, I'm hoping they can win tonight, this afternoon, and play at 6. Sloppy pass there because gives us a little bit more time to enjoy Sandestin, which is a great place to be, and the Hilton Resort that is putting on this tournament and doing a wonderful job with it. The accommodations there could not be any nicer.
Yeah, I mean, we're staying in a magical resort, you could say. It's beautiful out there. Great weather. It feels great. It's a cool, probably 67, 68 outside. A lot different than back at home. A little rainy, but I'm not complaining here in Florida.
Off the side there, rebounded by Gracie. Bella pushing with pace. Gonna drive right past, get it to Lakeland, going in. Tough finish, can't get it to go. Bringing the ball up is Wayne County. Driving at Fox, losing the handle. Great defense there. Stolen away finally by Gracie Clark. Bringing the ball down quickly. Going right at her. Couldn't get it to go. As you can tell, there's a little bit of bus lag. A little bit of a sloppy play here today from the Warriorettes. Not the best that they've looked this year, but Warriorettes, even at 75%, I think 75% of teams would take, as their defense tonight has made the trip from White County.
Yeah, and this isn't a slouch of a Wayne County team either. This is a team sitting at 5-3. Max Preps has them ranked as, I believe, the 51st,
53rd. 5-3 at 53rd. I thought that was pretty good.
Yeah, so they've got a couple nice wins in Kentucky. There's a nice and one. Cuts that lead down to 13, and they're trying to fight back in this one, but they've been held to 22 points. They're almost done with the third quarter. You got to credit this White County defense the way they played.
As most of these 35 points have come from that defense, getting a long rebound, getting a steal, getting a stop when they need it, and coming down and scoring on the transition. I know something about beating Kentucky teams. The baseball team the last 2 years has played a series against Clinton County, Kentucky, which we are 3-0 against. We actually had a 9-inning game up in Kentucky, rebounded there by Billings, went the full 9, won it 10-9 on a go-ahead, I think, single from Jonathan Boswell my sophomore year.
Tennessee football beat Kentucky this year. So
everybody football beat Kentucky this year, including Louisville, who Wayne County seems to draw a lot of inspiration from. Here comes Kyra Fox as she gets fouled. We'll go with it. 35-22 is the score for White County on the Pizza Hut scoreboard. Billings to inbound the ball. Gets it to Lakeland at the top of the key. And right now, if you're the Warriorettes, what are you trying to run?
Well, right now, I think you're kind of taking your time offensively, looking for a good look outside. As there's a nice look right there from Gracie Clark. But you're without Ava Jones. She's racked up a couple of fouls. You're obviously without Ashlyn Selby. I like the outside shot from the Warriorettes. It hasn't really come alive too much here tonight, but they haven't needed it the way they play defense.
A jump ball called there, as I thought that she just blocked it. I'm not sure about that one. But great defense there on the interior from Billings. Somebody that's going to have to hold up strong down there, especially when Jones gets in foul trouble. Something that you never think you'd see is the Warriorettes having a size disadvantage. Especially last 2 years with Ava Jones and Cassie Reed and Nia Powers and Carly Gentry, and you just start naming it and you're like, wow, we really develop interior. Ball don't lie, Warriorettes basketball.
An emphatic call to go along with it too, Sam. He was,
looked like he was about to draw an arrow from the back with that 5. Quick turnover, though. Wayne County behind the back pass there. Almost stolen away. Dribbling in, gets it to number 10. Driving and just going to lose it. 1:40 to go here in the third quarter. 15-point lead for the Pizza Hut scoreboard as substitution for Wayne County.
Sam, we're playing in a true neutral site. Both of these teams from a lot further up north. You can tell a little bit of bus lag, something we mentioned in the first stream. That's a
foul call. As this Wayne County coach, he knows how to work referees. He is dragged one by the ear every time they walk by to get an explanation.
He's avoided the technicals, so
whatever you got to do. I love watching it. I think there's a real. Thanks, Jack. I'm sure he's gonna go back and watch this and realize that you got him that tech.
Hey, we talked about the commentator's jinx, and I said he avoided the technical. He gets the technical 2 seconds later. It's only right.
I think there is a real art to working an official.
Yeah.
To try and bargain for calls. That was something Coach Dodgen did a lot in that sub-state game that we both noticed. He had a referee basically following him up and down the court, it felt like. And credit to him, he did a great job coaching that game. Bad guys just won.
Yeah, it's a real art for coaching. Only veteran coaches can do it to their best abilities. And we see Dodgen rarely pick up technicals, and I think pretty much most games we'll see a ref sitting there talking to him the whole time, so he must have a way with words.
Well, as a referee himself, I'm sure he knows the lingo. He knows what he can get away with. Coach Crane said the other day that Coach Mitchell has 5 technical fouls or something in his whole 20 years, and 2 of them have been errors on the stat sheet. As Lake, that's great.
Incredible stat.
Insane. Kicked out to Norvell. Oh. Rebounded by the smallest person on the court. Winningham gets the ball back. Dangerous pass down low, going to get intercepted. 1 minute left. Pushing with pace, number 35. No good there. Rebounded by Winningham. Gets it out to Norvell. Dodgen imploring them to run with it. Fumbled it a little bit there. 50 seconds left. Warriorettes, you really think that they want to score right here and go into the fourth quarter up 18 or more. Here comes Clark to Billings. No good. 30 seconds left here. What is the ideal way this quarter ends?
Well, the same way we saw the second quarter end, you'd burn out the clock and get a stop, but there's a quick little errant pass. We've seen Wayne County really struggle to get open looks, so in a set offense, they're going to struggle the way White County's come defensively, but you just want to close out this quarter, maintain your 16-point lead, and head into the fourth quarter with all this momentum that they've built.
22.2 seconds left. Triple twos. That's actually the part of the address for my family's beach home where they are watching today. Air ball, GT odds and ends air ball. looked like a GTO and then walked there. And a lefty floater, one of the toughest shots to hit. 1 second left. One more biscuit from that fine Hilton Dining breakfast, and she maybe could have got it there. But it'll remain 38-24 on the Pizza Hut scoreboard report. As go through and tell you a little something about each one of our sponsors. Missy Selby and the Real Estate Collective. Call 931-837-8371 today if you need any help buying or selling real estate. I can attest that she does a great job as an aide at Cassville Elementary. She worked there a couple years while her daughters were there. She was always just a great smiling face, as you see there. Perfect for real estate. White County Farmers Co-op since 1945. You don't have to be a member to shop there. Located at 271 Mayberry Street in Sparta, 836-2278. Their number, or you can go to www.arcoop.com or coop.com. There's no dash. Yeah.
Hard to pick up on.
Then of course we've got. I want to make sure I get it right. Honest Abe Log Homes. Thank you to Honest Abe Log Homes for sponsoring this tournament. And thank you to Sparta Heating and Air Conditioning, 931-738-0099, 999 Smithville Highway. Thank you to Sparta Heating and Air. With 8 minutes left, what is the ideal score for the Warriorettes for this to end up as?
Well, I think we hold them to under 32, 34 points because that's kind of been the pace that defensively we've looked at. And really, White County, I don't think they have to score the rest of this game the way they've played defensively to hold on to that lead. I say that, and Wayne County picks up an easy 2, but obviously you want to drain a little clock and tack on a few more if you're White County.
Kyra Fox got the starting 5 back out there. Jones, head down, had the cutting Clark, but she goes up and going to be rewarded with 2 from the charity stripe, a place that she scores with the best of them.
Yeah, and I think a big factor here this fourth quarter is we get to see Ava Jones back in the game. She picked up a lot of early fouls, so we kind of saw limited playing time, but when you get her size back out on the floor, it makes it a lot more difficult offensively and defensively for any team.
Well, that's really something that she has done better about this year, but you can tell that she's really feeling the effects of that Ashlyn Selby injury, seeing as she is the one true paint presence they have, and just trying to race more shots, getting too much contact down there. If teams can get her out of the game, that's going to be a huge advantage for anybody we're playing. Foul there from Fox with 7:10 to go. It's 40-26 on the Pizza Hut scoreboard. Wayne County to inbound. Looking to get at somebody. You can see he's itching to call the 5 seconds. No good on that three-point attempt. Here comes Jones up the court. And it's just so incredible to have somebody 6 foot that brings the ball down and can finesse the ball in there. That was not forceful at all. It was very graceful almost.
Sam, she did a great job as there's a quick turnover for Wayne County. She did a great job to keep that ball away from the defender. You see the second defender cut in there as soon as they put the ball on the floor. As the officials are talking this over, this looked like it was clearly just thrown out by Wayne County.
I'm not sure. Everybody in the gym booed, whether they were on Wayne County or White County, it felt like. I think I heard some William Blunt fans booing just for the fun of it. Will be White. Should be White County ball. Taking a timeout, maybe?
Coach
Dodgen taking a timeout. But talking about Ava Jones really feeling that double team. She knows it's going to be coming just because she's a head and a half taller than everybody else out there. It's some nights the only way to defend her. Best way to defend against a flat tire, though. Luna and Son tire. Tires, mufflers, brakes, shocks, struts, and alignments. 836-2133, you can reach them, or go to 332 North Spring Street. Luna and Son tire. Then, of course, we have Payless Family Pharmacy, your prescription for great service. I can attest to that. Used them for years. They're great for all your prescription needs. 285 West Turntable Road, Sparta, 931-836-3187. And then the Del Toro family of business. Del Court, Turo, Cito Burrito, Del Toro Ammunitions, White County Cabinets, Frank's Del Hollow, just
You name it,
great
they got it.
great family of businesses there as Del Toro's dip their hand into every cookie jar. And they're going to have to get back here. I don't know why they didn't push with more pace. Don't know how that went in. Here comes Fox. Stolen away quickly. Missed. And there's the foul call.
Sam, the Warriors just need to slow down. They're trying to push the pace. Obviously, Wayne County pushing the pace because they trail by 14. But it seems like it's sped White County up a little bit too, and it's created a couple of turnovers, a couple of missed rebounds. And this is a time where you really want to slow down the pace of play and force Wayne County to either foul you or, give up a good look trying to double team.
It's the equivalent of being up 2 touchdowns and having a 3-and-out, throwing 3 incomplete passes. Or walking a guy with 2 strikes up 4 runs. It's just play with the lead. Play like that. Old Miss Dependable Ava Jones, that scoop layup, it will go in at least 80% of the time, it feels like. Just feed her down low. She's the finisher. Tough midi there, rebounded by Jones.
Yeah, and it just feels like if you get her the ball, good things are going to happen. Wayne County doesn't have the size down low to contest her shot. Deep 3 misses by Clark.
Rebounded by Gracie. Off her hands, going to be Wayne County ball. As Coach Dodge, and I'm sure giving some great sound bites to Coach D over there for the documentary. Looked like she picked up the pivot foot there. Ava Jones, distraught. Thought she went right up with her, and she's going to pick up 4th foul, maybe? I don't honestly remember. This scoreboard I can see doesn't keep up with the fouls. With 5:26 to go, she's going to be out of here. Misses that one.
Sam, something I talk about all the time in a lot of my broadcasts, we see a lot of these players get penalized for being tall. Right there, if that's a smaller defender and you jump up straight up like that, a lot of times you're not going to see that call. But Ava Jones, looked about as clean as it could get. I don't know how you're supposed to play defense, yet still whistled for the foul. But luckily these Warriorettes have enough weapons. They can finish out a 15-point lead probably with ease here.
Here's one of them right here. Gracie Clark, 3-ball. No good. Kyra Fox somehow getting the rebound into Gracie. Left it short, collects, goes up. Missed the and one opportunity there, but some tenacious rebounding there. Up 15 points. You get enough offensive rebounds in a game. I feel like if you can get 15 offensive rebounds in a game, there's no reason you should lose. It's just such an advantage to be able to crash the offensive glass. If you can have that kind of advantage over the other team and get a lot of second chance opportunities, your chances of winning are way up there.
Yeah, and we just saw 3 offensive rebounds from 5 guards on the floor right now. You couldn't ask for better rebounding offensively.
As rebounding's one of those things, yes, height plays a big role of it, but so does boxing out and technique. And that's something that I've seen Coach Dodgen really drill into these girls, putting a body on somebody and getting the rebound, knowing that they've got the speed to get back if they don't. As Lakeland leaving it all out on the court. White County basketball. Great effort from her there. She's so great at making the hustle plays. And to have a point guard like her that is just so willing to distribute the basketball and make things happen, it just means so much to this team full of playmakers.
Sam, something that surprised me, you talked about Wayne County's got a couple 3-point shooters. Feels like we've denied them from even trying a 3 this entire game. Force them to go down low, something I think is one of our defensive strengths. There's a pretty teardrop finish.
That was a great pass there from Kennedy Billings, getting her shot blocked right into the arms of Gracie. Gets one of her own on the other end. Quick steal, though, and negates that. Going to have to do a little bit better job of finding your outlet. Great spin move there from Gracie. Wish she could have kept her dribble alive as Ava checking in scores table. 3-ball. Up! A Luna and Sun Tire 3-pointer. 3:53 to go. 20-point lead on the Pitch Hut scoreboard for White County. Dump down, immediate steal there from Gracie. Great interior defense from her, and errant pass. But what is it going to mean for Gracie to have to play more post-game going forward for these Warriorettes?
Well, I think we see her play kind of down low, especially in transition a lot. So she's getting to develop that game a little bit. But also it makes you a dual threat. People have to guard you now outside and then worry about you down low. The kind of touch she has around the rim, that's tough to guard. And then you get her out around the perimeter, one of the better three-point shooters on this team as well. It just feels like there's so many dual threats. There's an easy 2 for Wayne County for the Warriorettes. You have so many players. Even Ava Jones, we see her step back and take a couple threes. Not a lot of teams have that kind of depth.
1 through 5, there's nobody on the court that can't do something. There's a lot of centers in our district that can't shoot or dribble or pass. Ava does it all. Same way there's not a lot of guards that can rebound. Every one of our guards can rebound, and every single one of them can finish around the rim. It's a huge advantage. Walk. No. How many is that on her? I guess
Sam.
She foul out on that one? Yes, that's number 5.
Sam, I don't know how you're supposed to play defense if you can't play it like that, to be honest with you.
Again, we said it earlier, I don't know if you heard us, but unfortunately there was not enough room in your caravan, mine, or the girls basketball team to bring along the great TSSAA officials that we've had so far throughout the season. TSSAA, they know how to turn out referees. These FSSAA, it doesn't even sound right, Jack. Who are we kidding? It's not been smooth sailing tonight. Hits them both, though.
Sam, you talked about, speaking of the F, the giant F logo in the center of the court. I don't think anybody would get away with that in the state of Tennessee if you put that on a gym floor.
Or the blue and orange color scheme that Freeport High School has. I'm not saying it would get burnt to the ground, but there's a high possibility for vandalism. I mean,
somebody would riot.
2:50 to go. It's a 16-point lead. The Warriorettes picked up the scoring pace a little bit. They were on pace to score right around where Wayne County is right now after one quarter. Picked it up in the second and third quarter. Going to have to hold off here in the fourth. Great rebound there from Gretzy. Right place, right time for the point guard. Gets it out. Winningham 3. Yes! Luna and Sun Tire 3-pointer. They love to see her open behind the arc.
Yeah, you can't leave her open, Sam. She's deadly, and we see her a couple feet from behind the three-point line. She'll still knock it down. She's been a great shooter, and she's been doing that for 2 years on this team. She's got playing time early. Can't wait to see her next year as well. Got to imagine that game's just going to get even deeper for the kind of scorer that she is already.
And I get that Wayne County hasn't seen too much of White County so far as they're about to do a mass switch here into Gracie. Tough find. Their chemistry is so vital to this team. Their two-man game is so important. But if you're Wayne County and you haven't seen too much of White County, it jumps off the page immediately that Bella Winningham can shoot. It reminds me of that Christmas Day game between Golden State and the Lakers the other day. I don't know if you watched that. They let Steph Curry hit 2 3-pointers in the last minute. You know he can shoot. You've got to guard him on that inbound. I don't understand how people keep leaving her open. She keeps making them pay.
Yeah, Sam, it's just exciting watching this team because you've got a Steph Curry type shooter, but then down low you got a Anthony Davis or a Victor Wembanyama down low, so you got to pick who you want to guard, and there's not enough players to double team.
Yeah, it feels like the only way that you can beat the Warriorettes some nights. Coach Dodgen having a similar reaction that I did. He's just laughing that one off. It's good to have a 21-point lead, but bringing the ball down here. Some nights it feels like the only way you can beat the Warriorettes is if they switch to a hockey style. You get a foul and you have to pull a player. because, like you said, there's only 5-on-5, and these Warriorettes make it to where somebody's got to get doubled. Maya Joe's going to get it and push to Norvell, as right now these girls are playing for more playing time in the wake of the Ashlyn Selby injury. I know you haven't seen too much of them play, but just right now, who are you seeing a lot from?
Well, Sam, I think it's the entire unit. We've already seen a couple turnovers forced defensively. We're waiting to see some points, but they're passing the ball well as well. And obviously, these are some girls who have got a lot of playing time because these Warriors have had a lot of big wins.
With such a deep bench, these girls would be borderline starters in some places, but they do get a lot of playing time, as you said, because of the blowouts. As we're about 32 seconds away from one. Foul there. Hope she's okay. Don't want to do anything to mess up the rest of this week. Honestly, as I know what it's like to be a little inhibited here at the beach. It's not as much fun as you think it is. I feel bad for Ashlyn. I hate that she had to get hurt, especially I hate that she had to get hurt before the beach trip. Can't really swim, can't really do anything of that nature.
Yeah, and we talked to Brent Ryan in the lobby before coming here, and he said they're going to find out what it is once we get back from this trip. So hopefully, best case scenario, it's not ACL or MCL or any of those because, well, you know it best. That's a long road to recovery and be without her for the rest of the season. So hopefully it's nothing that serious. But
yeah, I can attest that an ACL is not fun. Luckily, though, hopefully it's not an ACL. I can tell you right now, Tier 1 in Cookeville, Dr. Jeremy Bruce in Chattanooga, and Dustin Rich at Star Physical Therapy. The three of them took care of me throughout that whole thing, and if Ashlyn needs somewhere to go, any one of those three will get you back on the court in less time than you think. I'm on track to possibly be able to play this year. So it's amazing. They all took care of me so well as going out of bounds there. Tegan Rittenberry into the game. Hung out with, I believe, her grandmother in the hot tub earlier. So it's funny all the people you run into. There's some people here from Sparta that are just here from Sparta. Said that the Hilton was offering such great deals to come watch that they couldn't pass it up. I've got Kyle and Shauna Hicks on my floor. I saw Mr. Paul Flatt earlier. So it's just kind of funny that all of Sparta migrated to Destin for a tournament.
And why not? Day after Christmas, might as well go celebrate and watch some good basketball down in Florida.
Absolutely. With 1 second left, a miracle, no good, as your Pizza Hut final scoreboard reads 56-37 in favor of White County. A convincing first win here in the Hilton Invitational, as they're going to get off the court quick. They've got 3 games after this, I believe. Some more ink. That is that the continent of Australia? That's what it appears to be. But what I know for certain is nobody is looking forward to seeing White County on the other side of a bracket as they move on, and we'll see you tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Don't go anywhere until then. We'll be here enjoying the beach, enjoying the resort, and bringing you the game live tomorrow. Really appreciate that. Hopefully the internet is going to cooperate the rest of the way. I think Noah Gately got it figured out.
We had a little third quarter miracle to get it to you.
Absolutely. And Wayne County didn't. No miracle from them. The Warriorettes just dominated the whole game, felt like, as they are on track to claim their second tournament win in the last 10 days. Right now, just go through and thank you all again. Luna and Sun Tire, Becky Golden, the Del Toro family of businesses, Payless Family Pharmacy, White County Farmers Co-op, the Pizza Hut, Missy Selby at Rico, Sparta Heating and Air Conditioning, and of course, Honest Abe Log Homes. Thank you to all our sponsors, and until tomorrow at 6, I'm Sam Dykus.
I'm Jack Bolden.
We'll see you.